One day, Sayyida Fatima alayhi salam was feeling very ill. And Imam Ali alayhi salam wanted to make her feel better. So he came up to her and he said, "What does your heart desire? What can I get you?" And so she says, "I'm craving some pomegranates." And so Imam Ali alayhi salam gets ready and he goes out. He goes out to the market, and it is said he borrows some money to buy some pomegranates. He buys one pomegranate and he's returning home with the pomegranate to give it to Sayyida Fatima alayhi salam. As he's walking in the streets, he walks by an old man laying on the ground sick, asking for some food. So Imam Ali alayhi salam stops and asks this man, "What is the issue? What's going on?" And so the man says, "I've been laying here for 5 days straight, and the people are walking past me, not even looking at me." And so Imam Ali alayhi salam sees this pomegranate in his hand. He knows that Fatima alayhi salam wants it and asks him for it. But he remembers that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran says, "And as for the person asking you, do not turn them away." And so Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam breaks open the pomegranate and begins feeding this man. He returns back embarrassed that he came empty-handed. Sayyida Fatima alayhi salam meets him at the door and hugs him and says, "Right when you gave that man that pomegranate, I felt better, and I don't want the pomegranate anymore." Imam Ali alayhi salam smiled and was happy. All of a sudden the door knocks. So Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam opens the door, and none other than Salman al-Farisi is at the door with a bowl of pomegranates. Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam asks him, "What is this? From who is this?" Salman says, "It's from Allah and His Prophet." Imam Ali alayhi salam looks at the bowl and he says, "If this was from Allah and the Prophet, there would be 10 and not 9. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Holy Quran says, for every good deed, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you 10 like it." Hearing this, Salman al-Farisi laughs, and he takes out a pomegranate that he hid in his clothing and he said, "Take this, ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, there are 10. I did this to become certain of your status with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." Truly, Amir al-Mu'mineen alayhi salam was the manifestation of the verse that says, "You will never find goodness in this life until you give from what you love."